What's up, ladies? If you would like to see exactly how I achieved this color on my 613 water wave hair, then continue watching. What's up, guys, and welcome back to the channel. So today I'm going to be introducing to you a new method that I just figured out how to use. This is basically the watercolor method. However, I'm not going to be using a very pigmented dye this time. We're actually going to be using toner. So I have a wig that I received from Yolissa Hair. It is a 613 water wave wig, and as you can see in the video, I already went ahead and I boiled some hot water, and right now I'm just mixing all of the products in. So in this video, I am using 2 bottles of Wella Color Charm in color T35, and then after I put those two bottles in the water, I proceeded to do 4 parts of 30 volume developer. So I did go ahead and fast forward this part of the video because it's super duper easy. However, before you submerge the entire wig in the water, you do want to grab a test piece. Now this test piece is going to determine whether or not you have enough toner inside of your water. So I went ahead and put the test piece in the water. After that, I was pretty much satisfied, so I put the entire wig in the water. Now, as you can see in the video, after I put the toner in the water and after I actually laid the wig in there, the water did begin to turn pink. Now, this is not to be alarming. When the water turns a different color, that means that the toner is actually working. So that is definitely a good sign. Last but not least, you do want to make sure that you don't leave the hair inside of the water for too long. I left my hair in there for about 15 minutes, and while it was in there, I did keep checking on it to make sure that it was the color that I actually wanted it to be. So now this is actually the part that you want to pay very close attention to. So this is a method that I did learn from another YouTuber. I actually forgot her name, but this is how you tint your knots on blonde lace. Now a lot of people don't do this, and when they don't do it, their lace turns out looking very wiggy. Once you tint the knots, it does turn the knots into a brown color, and this brown color is going to help the lace blend in with your actual scalp and your actual skin color. As you can see for this part, not much product is necessary. These bottles that I have in the video, I do actually reuse them quite often for the simple fact that you only need to squeeze out a little bit of product. Also, once you start to spread the product onto the lace, you do want to keep a close eye on the lace because the color can turn really fast. And of course, you want to mix in some 30 volume developer with both of those products, and then go ahead and mix everything into a bowl until it becomes into like a milky substance. So this right here is a good consistency for the hair. Considering that I did just remove the hair from a body of water, I went to go and grab a blow dryer just to dry the lace, just to make sure that nothing bleeds through. None of the products are like mixing together because this is a hair dye, so you don't want this hair dye to get on the actual hair. So I'm just blow drying the lace. You don't have to blow dry completely dry, but you do want it to be dry enough to where it doesn't begin to bleed. after you are done, this product only needs to stay on the lace for about 5 minutes and no longer than that. Now ladies, this is what the hair looks like after it is installed, and it's actually really dry right now. So that's why I wanted to go ahead and show you my process of styling it. So this is not exactly the day after I installed the hair. This is actually about 2 days of having the wig installed. So you're pretty much seeing what it actually looks like. This is the natural state of the hair. What I'm doing is I'm just grabbing a bottle of water, spraying it, and then adding products to it. Also, while you're adding your products and you're spraying the hair with water, you do want to keep detangling it because this is water wave hair, so you don't want any tangles in it. Okay, so this is basically the finished product of the hair. One thing that I can say before I get into any of the pros and cons about the hair itself, one thing that I can say about the color is that I personally feel like the color shows more when the hair is wet, which is why I decided to go ahead and do the wet effect. It's not really easy to achieve this wet effect. I haven't mastered it yet because usually it'll be wet until I like literally get out the house. So definitely, this is definitely something that I'm still working on. But as far as the hair, this hair is from Yolissa Hair. This is a 613 water wave wig and it is 24 inches. Just give you guys, this is what it's looking like. And then as you can see in the clip before, I went ahead and put like 1,000 products in it. So the hair itself, I've actually had it in for about 4 days now. One thing that I can say about the hair itself is that when you do have blonde hair, which is processed, you are gonna get a bit of shedding, but it's not gonna be to the point to where it's like excessive shedding and you kind of just can't deal with it. But you are gonna get a bit of shedding. As far as smells with the hair, I didn't receive any bad smells. And also one last thing, as far as density of the hair, what I can say is that I personally wish that the density would have been a little bit higher so that the hair is thicker, but it's literally not thin. Like you can see it on camera. I just have this thing to where sometimes I like my hair to be thin, sometimes I like my hair to be thick. That's just a me thing. I don't know why. It just honestly depends on the type of style I do. But I'm absolutely loving how it came out. Also, I wanted to show you guys this trick that I learned with when you are messing with 613 lace, because 613 lace sometimes can be a bit bright on our skin, especially for those of us who are colored, have a lot of melanin in us. But when you do put 613 hair in, sometimes the lace can be really light on your skin. So that's why in the beginning clips I went ahead and showed you guys exactly what I did to my lace so that the knots can blend in with my skin. You could kind of see it here. I wish you guys could see it more, but literally it makes this hair look as if it's growing out of my scalp. Yes, honey. It makes it look as if it's growing out of my scalp. Everything is going perfectly fine with the hair. If I had to rate it a 1 out of 10, I will honestly rate it an 8. No, I'll give it an 8.5. Also, I wanted to tell you guys one thing that scared me about the dyeing process of this hair. So I did go ahead and tone the hair with Wella Color Charm T35. That is an ash blonde color, and then I threw in a little bit of T11, but it wasn't a lot, so I think it more so took after the T35. But one thing that scared me about the hair is that when I was actually toning it, I didn't see the curl pattern coming back, and I was like, no. But that was just me not paying attention, because literally once I took the hair out and I scrunched it up, the curl pattern came right back. But I was definitely like extremely scared, because I'm like, I hope and I pray to God that I didn't mess this hair up. But turns out I didn't mess the hair up. Everything is still perfectly fine. This is definitely one of those wigs you can just throw on and go. And that's one thing that I like about wigs, is that you don't have to do much to it. Like, if you wanted to, you could wear it as a glueless. Me personally, I did not wear mine as a glueless. There are alternatives that you can do. You could use Got2b glue, you can use Ghost Bond, you can use Bold Hold. That is completely up to you. Another thing that I particularly like about this unit is that I did not have to do baby hairs. Now, most of the time I do baby hairs just to ensure that the lace, that the wig does not look wiggy. But with this, it looks like it's coming out of my scalp, so I didn't have to do any baby hairs. That saved me a lot of time, because honey, when I'm doing baby hairs, there's a lot of trial and error. I still have not mastered that yet. So luckily I didn't have to do any baby hairs on this unit. Everything is just flowing so perfectly. Like, look at it. Yes, everything is flowing so perfectly. But that is all, ladies. That's all I have for you guys today. If you like this video, be sure to give it a huge thumbs up. Also, turn on your post notification bell so that you can get notifications when I post. If you have any questions, be sure to check out the description box below. If I did not answer your question in the description box, then feel free to ask me in the comment section, or maybe comment under one of my Instagram posts. But that's it, ladies. Also, make sure that you subscribe to my channel, and we're out.